Hello and welcome to Profit Channels. This is my disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor and I don't give financial advice. Please think of this as entertainment. Hi, I'm talking about Schlumberger today. It's about $33 right now. They had a 3.5% dividend yield. Price to earnings 11.23, price to sales 1.26, both nice low numbers. Consistent revenue quarterly, increasing annually. So it's oil, production systems, reservoir performance, digital and integration, and well construction. So I skip past this. Energy technology. So in drilling. So, and they are all over the world. Forecast for Schlumberger, 27 analysts, strong buy. You can see how they're all analyzing this. So this looks real nice. I'm going to jump into the monthly chart, and you can see this giant channel that we're in with a nice midline. We have bounced off the 200 month and are diving down here at this point, long-term point of control where we're at right now. So you can see that this is, crossing on a monthly basis. This is a crossover in the wrong way. Our lines gathered up and then we broke down. So now we have to battle our way up. So is this as far as it's going to go? I don't know. It could go lower. It could bounce very likely here, and I'm going to show why. Okay, here on the weekly, we have been through this upward channel, and now we're in this downward channel. But let's go into the daily. We have this channel forming here that is fairly upward. So this is our current channel, but this could be the channel that is forming, moving up. So if I jump back to the weekly, we have this gap down here. So if we have a huge market correction collapse, then this is where the price could go. That'd be a 50% drop from where we are right now. If I look at the point of control here, we've got one down here. And you can see that is a level there. So we could go there, but this is point of control right here we're in. If I look at this, let's see. Fixed range, never mind. Okay, so we are bouncing down here off of this 100 period. We've crossed through everything. This is a bearish crossover, but we've kind of leveled out through here. So back to the day. We've been bouncing off the 200 and then the 100. We're down here and our lines are coming together. So we go up, these lines should go together and we can bang up. But we do have this gap where we got on a longer term, we've got some volume issues. So this was that high volume area that I was talking about on the weekly. Back to the weekly. Okay, so we got our gap down. Well, let's look at this. Let's fib retrace. All right, not my smoothest video. So I'm doing a fib retracement from the bottom here to the top up here, and I extend my lines over. And you can see that they're real nice. And we're at the 382 right here with this point of control. And it's, these lines are just cutting this up real nicely. So here's the 618, here's the 786. So that's where, okay. We're getting around that gap, but you got a lot of action right here. Now, if I retrace from down here to up here, you can see, well, obviously this would be one full retracement. These lines work really good going back in time. Right there, just a lot of nice touches. You can see the levels. We're right here. Boy, this 272 down here, we could go there, but it's a nice full retracement. We do have volume increasing here in the zone, so that bodes well. And if I do a fib extension from the bottom to the top to the bottom, you can see that has some nice cuts through time. So real nice levels. So this gives, obviously this is an important point, and I'd like to see a bounce. If I do a smaller time frame, so from here to the top to the bottom, like we did our retracement, you can see these lines work out real nice. And if you look at the two, we go back in time, disco. So I really like the layout here to start making a move up, but we could drop down to this next resistance level. Let's look at the other charts. So monthly, we bounced off this moving average. Money flow index is up. Stochastic is down. This is saying fairly trendless. Weekly, we're pretty far below, but not to the bottom of the Bollinger Band. So we could go lower. And our stochastic is down. So weekly, and this is saying a weak trend down. And here on the daily, we came out of the Bollinger Band, worked our way back in. Money flow is starting to come up. You can see that the stochastic is still down, but getting ready to cross up. And ADX is no trend right now. We're just cutting sideways. So that would be an accumulation. So on the monthly here, I've got all cells up here in the parabolic SAR and the super trend. We're looking pretty, hopefully we're going to form a higher low here on the RSI. Super trend is becoming less bearish, but it can still go down while it's doing that. And here the MACD is trying to turn up. On the weekly, we got a buy on the parabolic SAR, but not on the super trend. We got some pretty downward facing here on the RSI, but we're trying to move up. Squeeze momentum is becoming less and less bearish. And MACD, these are very medium. Let's go to the day. You got all sells. You got this RSI. It looks like it's trying to come up. Squeeze momentum looks like it's getting less bearish, and you can see your red histograms are getting lighter. So these two lines are moving together and hopefully going to cross over. So back to here, maybe 1/3 here, and then if it comes down lower, put 2/3 in here. But don't take my advice. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. Thanks.